Imagine a state that lasted over 6 centuries, stretching across 3 continents, commanding armies, trade, and culture. A dynasty that rose from a small Anatolian principality to become one of the most powerful empires in history. This is the story of the Ottoman Empire, a force that shaped the modern world, toppled kingdoms, and left a legacy still visible today. The Ottoman Empire began around 1299 in northwestern Anatolia, led by Osman I, a chieftain whose name would inspire the dynasty. The early Ottomans were warriors and strategists, taking advantage of the weakening Byzantine Empire. Through clever alliances, military skill, and adaptability, the Ottomans expanded rapidly. They absorbed cultures, technologies, and ideas from the lands they conquered, blending Islamic traditions with the rich heritage of Byzantium and beyond. The Ottomans weren't just conquerors. By the 15th century, the Ottomans had transformed from a small principality into a regional superpower. Under Sultan Mehmed II, they captured Constantinople in 1453, an event that stunned Europe and ended the Byzantine Empire. The city was reborn as Istanbul, a thriving capital bridging Europe and Asia. Trade, art, and architecture flourished. The Ottomans weren't just warriors, they were visionaries, creating roads, mosques, and institutions that would shape society for centuries. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, the Ottoman Empire reached its peak in the 16th century. Suleiman's reign was a golden age of law, art, and military conquest. The empire stretched from Hungary in the north to Egypt in the south, and from Algeria in the west to Iraq in the east. Suleiman was not only a conqueror but also a lawgiver. His legal reforms harmonized centuries of Islamic and local traditions. Istanbul became a cultural hub, attracting scholars, artists, and architects. The Ottomans controlled trade routes that connected Europe, Asia, and Africa, dominating the flow of goods, ideas, and power. What made the Ottomans endure for over 600 years? Their unique system of governance. The empire was divided into provinces, each ruled by appointed governors, while the Sultan remained the ultimate authority. The Janissaries, elite troops recruited through the Devshirme system, maintained military dominance, while religious tolerance allowed Christians, Jews, and Muslims to coexist under Ottoman law. Culturally, the empire was a mosaic. Ottoman architecture, music, literature, and cuisine left an indelible mark on the world. The Hagia Sophia was transformed into a mosque, symbolizing the union of past and present. No empire lasts forever. By the 17th century, the Ottomans faced internal and external challenges. Military defeats, corruption, and bureaucratic inefficiency weakened the state. European powers grew stronger, trade routes shifted, and technological advances left the Ottomans behind. Attempts at reform often fell short. The empire became the sick man of Europe, a shadow of its former glory, but it remained influential and resilient, clinging to centuries of tradition. World War I proved fatal. Allied powers carved up Ottoman lands after the empire sided with Germany. Nationalist movements rose, and in 1922, the Sultanate was abolished. The Ottoman Empire, the last great Islamic empire and one of history's longest-lasting powers, came to an end. Yet, its legacy survives. Modern Turkey rose from its ashes, while laws, architecture, language, and cuisine across the Middle East, Balkans, and North Africa still bear the Ottoman imprint. From a small principality to a global empire, the Ottomans shaped the course of history for over 600 years. Their story reminds us that empires rise through vision and strength, endure through governance and culture, and fall when they fail to adapt. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more stories that change the world forever.